Hello dear students, in this video we will discuss about the rotational spectra of rigid diatomic molecule. In the previous videos we have studied that what is rotational spectroscopy or microwave spectroscopy, what is the condition for it. So what is the condition? We should have a permanent dipole moment. So that was the condition. Which are the molecules that absorb microwave radiation we have studied, and also how many types of rotations are there, and we have also studied moment of inertia and classification of molecules. Now we will discuss what is rigid diatomic molecules, the rotational spectra of rigid diatomic molecules. So rigid means what? No change. That will be significant. No change means where? No change means where? So the no change is in the distance between diatomic molecules. Suppose we have a diatomic molecule, that is, I'll draw one plane. Okay. In diatomic molecules, the rotation will be with a linear molecules. Okay, linear molecule. Suppose this is the mass 1 m1, this is m2. Here we have center of gravity. Okay, center of gravity, and the first half the distance will be r1. The first half distance will be r1 here, and with the center of gravity the second half distance will be r2. So this is the bond length. This is the bond length, and we will name it as a r naught. Okay, r naught. So as it is a rigid, its length will not change. Only the pure rotation will take place. So I will show you one molecule. Okay, that is, so this is the diatomic molecules. Here we have a two molecules. So what you mean by center of gravity? Center of gravity will be means here. So this will be rotating. This will be rotating, but at here there will be no rotation. That will be significant. Okay, permanent. So that is the center of gravity. So we can write center of gravity as center of gravity G. Will denote it with the G. Okay, that is M1 R1 will be equals to M2 R2. So we will write this as a equation 1. So what is center of gravity here? M1 R1 will be equals to M2 R2, because we have two molecules. This will be our main condition. That will be prime condition. So how we can write a moment of inertia? That is I equals to M1 R1 square plus M2 R2 square. This is a moment of inertia. So rewriting this equation, M1 R1 into R1 R1 square plus M2 R2 R square. So here we have condition, that is M1 R1 equals to M2 R2. So what we will get? M1 R1 we can write it as M2 R2. R1 will be as it is. Again M2 R2 is equals to M1 R1. So we can write this as M1 R1 into R2. Okay. So how we will redefine it? I equals to R2 R1. We'll take it as a common because both sides we have R2 R1 bracket M2 plus M1. Okay, this is equation number 2. Okay, you have understood this equation. So please don't just watch it, just note down while watching the video. Again, what happens? We have the condition M1 R1 equals to M2 R2 square. Now we'll take it as a case 1. Further, we'll take it as a case 1. So what we are taking here is M1 R1 is equals to M2 R2. This is our center of gravity. Okay. What will happen now? We have to redefine this equation, what we can do here is M1 R1, okay, will change the R2. How? M2 will be as it is. So how we can change R2 here? Okay, R2, suppose this is M1, M2, we have named it as a center of gravity. This distance we have taken as R2, this one R1, the whole was R0. So how we can write R2 means R0 minus R1. When we write R0 minus R1, we will get a R2. Okay, understood? Next, M1 R1 equals to M2 R0 minus M2 R1. Okay, now again M1 R1 is equals to M1 R1 plus what we can write now, M2 R0 minus M2 R1 equals to, here it will come equals to, this will take this side. Okay, again, so R1 is equals to M2 R0 divided by M1 plus M2. M1 plus M2. Okay, hope you have understood. We have taken again center of gravity. In that R2 we are rewriting, that is as R0 minus R1 from this figure. Okay, again we'll multiplying M0 into R0 minus M2 into R0. M1 plus R1. Okay, we'll rewriting this equation as it is, and again we'll get a R1 as M2 R0 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, this is the case 1. Now case 2. Case 2. Again we have M1 R1 equals to M2 R2. Okay, now we'll rewrite this R1. How? M1 into R2 R0 minus R2. So when we do R0 minus R2, we'll get a R1. We'll get a R1 equals to M2 R2 M1. Okay, rewrite this M1 R0 minus M1 R2, that is equals to M2 R2. Now M1 R0 is equals to M2 R2 plus M1 R2. Okay, this is simple displacement here. Okay, now R2 is equals to M1 R0 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, M1 plus M2. So this is our R2. What was the R1? What was R1? R1 is equals to M2 R0 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, this is equation number 3. We'll write this as equation number 3. This is equation number 4. What was equation number 2? That was I equals to R2 R1 whole bracket M2 plus M1. This was equation number 2. Now what we'll do is substituting 3 and 4 equation, substitute in equation number 2. Okay, this is our equation 2. So what we'll get? What is R2? That is M1 R naught divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, M1 R naught divided by M1 plus M2. So what is R2? Okay, what is we have written R2. What is R1? R1 is M2 R naught divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, and again this M2 plus this M2 plus M1. So what we can do here is, okay, cancel M1 plus M2, M1 plus. So after cancelling, what we will get here? I is equals to M1 M2 R naught square divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, M1 plus M2. Here we are introducing new term, that is nu. Okay, nu. Here nu will be M1 into M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, how we can write this equation now? I equals to nu into R naught square. Nu into R naught square. So this is the reduced mass. This is the reduced mass. Reduced mass, and this nu equals to M1 M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, we have written here also. Okay, this is the reduced mass. We have considered this equation as a rigid equation for the rigid equation. So this is about the rotational spectra of rigid diatomic molecule. So hope you have understood this derivation. So when we are talking about the classification of molecules, I have shown you just a rough diagram on the board. So now I will show you a model. So this is when we are taking the example as CH4. Okay, CH4. How rotation will take place over there means, when molecule is rotating with this center, so what will happen? This will rotate like this also. Okay, like this also. Here also, like this it will rotate, or like this it will rotate. Okay, all over it will rotate. So this is the CH4 molecule example. Okay, model. So when it is linear, okay, diatomic molecules, it will rotate like this also. Okay, like this also, or it will rotate like this, end to end rotation. So in diatomic rigid diatomic molecule, the rotation will be end to end, M1 M2. So this is the center of gravity here, center of gravity. So rotation will be end to end. Okay, hope you are understood. So this is about this class. Okay, thank you.